Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you've seen my last one, you'll know that the reason that it looks really dull in here is because it's very bright outside and it's way too hot today to set up my ring light. So apologies about that. In this video, I'm going to talk about why every OnlyFans creator should be posting get ready with me content in 2026. This type of content is the single most underused format by OF creators on Instagram right now. And it's genuinely mad to me because it's the format that solves three of the biggest problems every single creator in this space is struggling with at the moment. And all at once in one video in 10 minutes of filming too. So if you're not posting get ready with me content on your main Instagram right now, I'm going to spend the next few minutes convincing you why you should start this week. Not because it's trendy, not because Charlie D'Amelio does it, because for our specific business, for OF creators trying to survive this Instagram ban wave and all the stupid rules in 2026 and actually convert followers into subscribers, the whole get ready with me's are basically a big cheat code. I run accounts for a living. Obviously I have an OF agency. This is what I'm telling my creators to do more of right now. So reason number one is actually the safest suggestive content that you can post. We just talked about stacked signals in the previous video, so make sure to go and watch that because that is very important, something that could save your Instagram single-handedly. How Instagram scores multiple sexual elements together and flags posts when they cross a threshold. Get Ready With Me is the format that lets you post suggestive content while keeping the score low because the context does all of the protective work for you. So you're in underwear or a robe on a get ready with me video and Instagram reads it as getting ready content. You're in the same underwear posing on a bed, it reads as adult content. Same outfit, same body, but completely different classification because the format itself gives you an excuse for being undressed. Reason two is personality forward by default. Instagram's 2026 enforcement is protecting accounts that look like real people with personality and burying the accounts that look like faceless adult funnels. We covered this in another video too. Get Ready With Me is the most personality forward format there is. You're talking to the camera, you're showing your face, you're showing what you use, what you like, what you're doing that day. You might talk about some hot takes, some controversial opinions. Every second of a Get Ready With Me video is a signal to Instagram that this is a real creator account and not a body-only funnel. If you post 10 Get Ready With Me's across a month, Instagram will categorize your account as a creator/lifestyle account. If you post 10 static thirst traps, it's going to categorize you as an adult funnel. Same girl, same face, same body, but completely different treatment because of the format. Get Ready With Me basically pays the personality tax that Instagram is now charging every account, and it pays it while you're literally just doing your makeup or getting dressed anyway. Reason number three, Instagram actually rewards watch time very highly. It always has, but more so now. And Get Ready With Me is one of the highest retention formats on the entire platform for a specific reason. Busy hands. So busy hands, what is that, you're probably thinking? When you're doing your makeup or straightening your hair or picking outfits, the viewer's eyes have something to track while their ears do the listening. Static talking heads lose viewers around the 8-second mark because there's nothing visual to hold them. Get Ready With Me viewers stay all the way through or most of the way through because there's always something happening. So for OF creators, this is a double win. You're getting the reach that comes with high retention, and you're getting the parasocial trust that comes from someone watching you for 2 minutes straight, which is way more valuable than someone glancing at a static photo for half a second and scrolling past. Reason 4, it's the perfect vehicle for talking head content. I did do a video about this a couple videos ago, make sure to go watch that because I do deep dive into talking head content. If you've been trying to do the Yap Reels, talking to camera about your day, your opinions, your story times, Get Ready With Me is the container that makes it work because talking straight to the camera with nothing else going on feels really awkward and looks flat, but talking to the camera whilst doing your makeup feels natural, looks intentional and gives you something to do with your hands when your brain freezes on the script. Again, it doesn't have to be makeup, I said in the other video. You could be cooking dinner, for example. You could be out for a walk. You could be building Lego, depending on your niche. Every framework that I've taught for talking head content, the STAR method, which is the thing I went through in the video a few videos ago, the primers, the reach boosts, it all works better inside a Get Ready With Me. The busy hands hold retention. The mirror context justifies looking at the camera. The everyday intimacy of the format makes parasocial trust build faster. If you're bad at talking to the camera as well, like Get Ready With Me is genuinely the fix for that. Not because it makes you better at talking, but it removes the I don't know what to do with my hands awkwardness that kills most creators talking head content before they even start. Reason number 5, it solves your content volume problem. You need to post 3 reels a day on Instagram. That is like the minimum for our space in 2026. And most creators break down at the volume because they can't think of that much content to make. Get Ready With Me solves this all in one sitting. Sit down for one morning, film yourself doing a full makeup look while talking about 5 different topics, and you've just made a week's worth of reels. B-roll, the makeup application itself, stays consistent, but the audio and the topics can be swapped about and recut into individual reels. One filming session, 7 or 8 reels. Every creator I know who's posting consistently at volume is doing some version of this. Get Ready With Me is the format that makes batch production genuinely realistic. Reason number 6, it also converts really well. And here's the actual money bit. So Get Ready With Me's convert to subscribers better than almost any other content format. The reason why? Because the parasocial intimacy of watching someone get ready is exactly the emotion that drives OF subscriptions. It's the same emotion, access to a real person doing real things that you don't normally get to see. When a viewer watches you do your makeup while you talk about your day, they've already started the parasocial relationship that turns into a subscription. Get Ready With Me is basically an OF trailer. The girls in this space with the highest conversion rates are almost all posting heavy Get Ready With Me content, and it's not just a coincidence. There is one objection that I hear constantly. Every time I tell creators to post more Get Ready With Me, I get the same answer. I don't like being on camera talking, or I'm not naturally chatty, or I don't wear enough makeup for a full Get Ready With Me. None of these are actually real objections, they're just self-consciousness dressed up as a strategy. So you don't need to be naturally chatty. You can have a script, or you can have like talking points and read it off your phone next to the camera. You don't need to do full glam. Like you could just do moisturizer and mascara. This is just as valid as doing like full glam. You don't need to be a natural on camera. You just need to film enough of them so you stop being weird about it. Like obviously the first one you ever do is going to be super awkward. It's going to be super weird. But then 20 down the line, you're going to find it so much easier, so much less awkward. Every girl I know who's resisted doing this, even just talking head reels, they always say now it's the highest performing format and the awkwardness disappears after the 3rd or 4th one. The results start showing up in your reach immediately. So the whole thing in 1 minute, Get Ready With Me is the safest way to post suggestive content because the format on its own is a context shield. It's the most personality forward format there is, which is exactly what Instagram is now protecting. Busy hands equal high retention. Talking head content works 10 times better inside a Get Ready With Me than as a static talking head. One filming session gives you a week worth of reels, solving the volume problem. It converts to OF subscribers better than any other format because parasocial intimacy is the whole point. If you've been resisting because you're self-conscious on camera, just do it anyway, just make a start. The awkwardness will go away, the results don't. So if you do take one thing from this video, just start filming Get Ready With Me content this week. Even a bad one to start off with is worth more than a perfect thirst trap that's going to get your account suppressed. Also, send this to any creators you know who've been posting static content and getting no reach, because Get Ready With Me is the fastest change that she or even you can make. I'm going to give you a talking point for your first Get Ready With Me. Talk about the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you. Make it funny, make it relatable, and make it real. Another important thing that I have covered in another video are hooks. The first few seconds of the video are really important. You need to make sure that the viewer stays on the video, so by saying something that's really going to capture their attention. So having a good hook is very important. So for example, if you're talking about the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you, you can like jump into frame and be like, oh my god, I need to tell you about the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened, or you need to sit down for this one. This is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. Talk dead to the camera, good eye contact, and yeah, good luck with it. And if you have any questions, you can message me on Instagram. My Instagram is ErinMaddieOFM. But yeah, if you've never done a Get Ready With Me video before, now is your sign to give it a go. I hope you got some value from this video. Like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments as well if you want to see anything specific from me, if there's anything you're stuck on that you want me to do a video on. But yeah, I will see you in the next one.